Okay, welcome everyone. Appreciate you all coming out to BSides Salt Lake City event today. I know people are still kind of straggling in. That's great. That's great. This is the BSides Salt Lake City 2025 event where everyone is a participant. That means all of you are participants, right? And we'll talk more about what that means. How many of you, this is your first BSides event? Raise a hand. Oh, wow, that's impressive. Nice. Great. Okay, I'm assuming if you didn't raise your hand that you've been to one before. So definitely reach out, make friends, especially if you saw someone who's sat next to you where it's their first event. Help them better understand what's going on here. I know we've been doing it here at this venue for a number of years, and I'm going to cover some introductory material here in this slide deck to hopefully help everyone get their feet wet. If you're still feeling a little bit nervous and you want to know more about BSides and what you should be doing here at this event, after Scott speaks, we're going to have Bryson come up here immediately afterwards and speak, and he's going to give you more information about how to get the most out of your day at a cybersecurity event like BSides. So if you're still kind of lost after Scott's awesome keynote, then definitely stick around here, and Bryson's a great speaker. He'll give you more information about that too. Okay, so we do have a Discord, and I will drop these slides in the Discord immediately after this session. If you want to join it, feel free to go to BSidesSLC.org and click the little Discord button. If you're having any issues, please come out to the Reg desk or let one of us know. We're happy to help. Reg desk is a great place to get help. Margie is out there, and she's doing an awesome job. She's kind of our lead event coordinator and planner. So yeah, we can help get all your questions answered. I want to welcome you to BSides. What is BSides? It's a community-driven framework for building events for and by the cybersecurity community members. So really want to thank everybody in the community that's worked really hard to put on these different various aspects, whether they're sessions or they're workshops or they're just reaching out and making people feel friendly in the hallways. Really the community is what makes this event great. And if you see an area which you think could be better next year, would love to help participate in that and help improve it. And really what's the goal is we want to help you have conversations and kind of expand that spectrum of, what you previously knew, as well as the connections that you previously had. There's a lot of opportunities here at the BSides event. And the best way to take advantage of those is to, collaborate, to make friends. A lot of us are, we're not the most social people in the industry, you might say. So don't feel weird or awkward, or maybe do, but then get over that and then talk to the person next to you. Really, I look at everybody at these events as participants, right? There's no passive person. And the thing that makes you a participant is these conversations, right? Getting involved in the activities, talking with other people, sharing what you know, because each one of us have a unique perspective on life. And as we get to know each other, we can kind of share that and make each other stronger. Okay, there's a lot going on at the event, so I'm going to try to guide you through a little bit of that. You are currently located here in the box that's red, KGMC. Behind us and upstairs, that's the MPDC building. And then across the way over here, we have activities in the other building, the MFEC building. So that's primarily where the event sessions take place. Reg is right outside the door, so please, if you have any questions or you need to get your badge, come out there and they're usually very helpful. Sponsors, please show the sponsors some love. Really, the bulk of the funds for the event to run it and pay for the venue and all those come from the sponsorships from these companies. So please stop by the sponsors and talk to each one of them. And get to know them a bit better. To encourage you to do that, we do have some sponsor bingo cards, which are available at the reg desk. And there will be stamps. Each of the sponsors will have different stamps. I believe if you collect 10 stamps or 12 stamps, someone will correct me, I'm sure, from each of the sponsors, and then you get one stamp from like a workshop or a community. Then you can submit that into the drawing, and at the end of the day today, we will draw for a winner, which will win a Flipper Zero with the Wi-Fi board and case. Pretty cool prize. So, go talk to each of the sponsors, fill out your sponsor bingo card, and, enter to win. Really want to thank each of the sponsors. So, DigiCert has been a great partner with us for a number of years, and really this event wouldn't be possible without their support over many, many years. So, really want to thank them. Adobe as well has been a great partner over the years and helped us provide the venue and all that. So we also have InvokeSec. They focus on red teaming type engagement, so go talk to them. They're great. We got Socket and Red Hat. They're also great companies. Come out to the hall and talk with them. We got CompuNet. They provide a lot of cybersecurity and IT services to various companies in the region, so make sure you come out and talk to them as well. We got X-Mission. They do a lot in the internet service provider space and appreciate their continual sponsorship of the event. We also got Paramify, which will help you get, your compliance certifications done faster and better. And, Kenny, the CEO, is a great guy, so I encourage you to go talk to them. They usually have a cool activity out there. We got Orca. I saw they had some pretty cool swag, like, little Orca whales. They're like a cloud security product, so come talk to them. We got Redpoint Security. They're really good at application pen testing and more, so come talk to them. Sysdig is a tool that helps you dive in and diagnose container environments and more, so come talk to them as well. And then we got Enviry and Snowfensive. They're also great companies. Snowfensive has some offensive services, and Snow sometimes is over there, so go talk to her. If you don't know, she's a great member of the community who runs the social engineering village at DEF CON these days, so yeah. And then, I do want to, we'll talk more about SaintCon in a future slide, but thank their support. Really, Troy's been awesome to help us out over the years through, like, letting us use SaintCon equipment and more. Yeah, really appreciate that, and Gamma Axon for helping out with the event. So, okay, I also want to thank the working group. Margie, who's kind of the event coordinator, she's doing a great job. Distinct created the electronic badges, which are super cool. Definitely check those out. And Greg is over the sponsors this year, so really want to thank them. That's kind of our 3 pillars of getting this event together. A lot of other people help with the badges as well. Trent and Paul and more, so appreciate them helping out with that. Trey and Chris did an awesome job kind of helping out with event coordination, and Shelby's kind of helps with some of the student coordination things. So I appreciate everything the working group does to make the event great. I know there's people I probably left off this. I apologize. But yeah, it's really, takes the community to make this event great. The event is put on by a nonprofit. This is the current board of the nonprofit. We will have a really short nonprofit meeting directly following the closing session today. So if you're interested in that, we usually just congregate up here at the end of the day. You're welcome to come talk more. But this is the current board, and yeah, that just helps us kind of get things with the right motives behind it. So this is myself with way too many icons, and I'm Bryce Kunz. I'm TweakFox on social media. I've done some stuff over the years, and yeah, so cool. It's a great overview. All right, you're here in this red building. We're in track 1. So if you're wondering where track 1 is, you're in it right now. Track 2 and 3 are in the other building over there. So track 2 is kind of on the ground floor in the auditorium. And then track 3 is upstairs, kind of in the far corner. So definitely check those out. Check out the sessions on the website and see which ones you want to go to, and then check out those rooms accordingly. In this building, upstairs, we have a lot of the workshops and communities. So we have the circuit assembly community. Matt and team are going to be up there. So if you want to do some soldering, like modifications to electronic badge, or they usually got some projects, come up there. It's very user friendly, and Matt does a great job of kind of showing you how to get started. The Keep, which is kind of like an interactive RPG where you hack different systems and learn how to hack. That's going to be upstairs again this year, and the 801 Labs is putting that on. For those of you that don't know, we have a hackerspace in downtown Salt Lake City, which is basically a space where people can meet up. I think they typically meet up on Thursday nights each week, and they've put this event together, this community together, which is pretty phenomenal. My daughter, who's in high school, she's worked on this a couple times, and she really enjoys it, so definitely check that out. If you're looking to get better at interviewing, we will have some interview practice going on upstairs in the FAR room in 226. So definitely stop by there and use that to further your career. We also are going to have a resume review workshop a little bit later in the day in 229, which a lot of students and individuals have found useful in the past. So if you're looking for help there, definitely stop by. We'll have people who are currently hiring managers kind of helping you in those areas. And then we do have a lock-picking room, which is kind of in between those other rooms in 228. It may not be on the map, but I'm letting you know. And lock-picking is always fun, right? So. Okay, over in the other building, we do have the CTF. It's kind of upstairs in 223. And Derek and team have done a phenomenal job. Derek, Chandler, Kevin, all of them. So they have a bunch of new challenges. So even if you've done the CTF in the past and you like the CTF, I would highly encourage you to check it out this year. They've really upgraded it. And there is prizes for CTF winners. So there'll be prizes for first place, second place, and third place individuals that are participating in the CTF. If you're participating as a team, that's okay. There is, for the first place team, there's 5 mesh tactic kits. So those are pretty cool. Those are kind of like allow you to talk to each other without going over the internet. So definitely check that out. There's some other prizes too here, but we'll let the people who win kind of choose what they want and then go down the stack. So feel free to jump in the Discord. They have a CTF channel where they can answer more questions, or go over to the CTF room in the other building, and they'll be happy to help you get your questions answered. There will be a participant raffle. So if you come to the closing ceremonies, you need to check in at the reg desk to be in the prize pool for the raffle. But there's $20 gift cards for No Starch Press. So we got at least 5 of them, and we have a bunch of other prizes. So we're just going to give away anything we have, any of the prizes we got left over at this raffle. So you just need to check in and be here at closing ceremonies for that. There's also a code for anyone who wants to use it for 30% off of No Starch books. No Starch is some great technical books. And so the code is there at the bottom of this slide, BSSLC 25. We will have a social media contest again this year. Last year we had a lot of great submissions. 2 people submitted tweets. So I'm just going to say, if you enter in this contest and we have results like last year, you have a high chance of winning. So there will be an MVP. We're just going to look around at the event, see who's going above and beyond, and we got a prize for that person. Contest rules, you got to be here at 4 p.m. in this room physically later today, and you have to be present to win. So be here. You want more information about what's going on, come over to the website. The website, it works okay on the cell phones, but sometimes if you go to this event schedule portal link, you can kind of get to the sessionized view, which is more like an app view for the schedule, and that typically works a little bit better on your cell phone. So I just wanted to call that out to help you with navigating that on your cell phones. We don't provide lunch, but there is some great options that are really close by. We're really close to the mall, the shops at Southtown. There's a Slackwater Pizza, which is an awesome pizza place, JCW's, Five Guys, and more. Feel free to step out whenever you're hungry and come back before 4 p.m. All right, I wanted to talk a little bit about other events in Utah. I know I'm probably going to miss some of them, but first off, I want to say in May, it's not on this slide, but there's a great event called Hacker Camp. If you go to hackercamp.org, you can check that out. That's essentially a bunch of hackers that go camping. It's about 2 hours south of here, so it's pretty accessible. And there's going to be a lot of cool CTF things you can do on that event that you don't really need a laptop to complete. So definitely check that out. And some of the members of the DC 801 are kind of working on that. So Hacker Camp, that's like May 16th-ish, so coming up soon. Okay, next, we will have a BSides event up in Logan called BSides Cash. We had pretty good turnout last year, maybe 175 people. I think we'll have much more this year up there, so definitely come check that out. We had some awesome activities, and that's going to be in the fall, September timeframe. I want to do a plug for SaintCon. They do an awesome job each year, and so if you like this, SaintCon is about 2,000 people, so it's a bigger event, and it's definitely worth getting your tickets before they sell out, because they will sell out. And then we'll have a BSides Red Rocks conference. That's just going to be a BSides conference down in southern Utah. Typically, we have about 100 people down there for that. So it's kind of a smaller event, but it's a lot of fun. And then we do have a AI-focused conference in Park City. That'll be in next year in the ski season in February. So if you're interested in AI or things like that, that's another great event, the Opera event. So just want to reiterate, Hacker Camp coming up in May, as well as the CFP for BSides Cash, it opened up today. So, if you're seeing someone speak today and you're like, I could definitely do that, this is your opportunity. But for reals, we'd really like to get some great speakers up there in Logan. So please submit the CFP, and we had some awesome speakers last year. Like we had Grifter, who's on the Black Hat board, and other great people. And we got a great keynote this year. Is it Mike Spicer? Mike Spicer. Okay, great. Yeah, he's coming out, and he's always a great speaker. So be there. All right. Conclusion. What are you doing here? You're trying to make connections, right? So talk to people. You're trying to build up the community, so help each other out, right? And you're trying to, as we kind of build that community and we build those connections, a kind of side effect of that is we're going to be able to help each other in our careers, either get into cybersecurity careers or get ahead in our careers. So that's kind of like an added benefit. So those are kind of the 3 C's of a B-side event. I hope you can take that to heart and implement that throughout the day. Once again, huge thank you to the sponsors. I'm going to turn it over to Scott to do the keynote. Now, Scott, amazing guy, right? Super smart. Has some awesome blog posts that each one of you should go check out. Cloud security expert, right? Scott Piper. So I'm going to let him come up here and set up the laptop. Honestly, this guy is super, super smart. So you should stick around. If you're interested, right after Scott, we'll have Bryson come up and he'll do more getting acquainted with the con. Thank you all for coming out. I'll turn it over to Scott now. Thank you.